Hey folks, hope you're having a good evening. Tonight we're playing some Ixion. Let's get started. Let's see, our most recent save is this one from 3:02 p.m. manual save. We're about to find out if the undefined area showing up in our probe was a thing that we can investigate or a weird bug in the game. Okay. Urshanabi supplies have been replenished. What does that mean? What the heck is the Urshanabi? Is that a ship? No, it's not one of our ships. The game's paused right now. Urshanabi supplies. I don't know what the heck an Urshanabi is. It's not the state. Is that the name of the station we're on? I don't think it is, right? Okay. Why do we have this off right now? Let's... Oh, we're at maxed out on people. That's fine. So I'll check everything real quick before we got into space and start doing stuff. This building is not powered. That's the airlock. Regenerates hull. Our hull's at full still. We have the tech lab. That's not powered. That's okay. We're not getting any tech, but we got 28. Could potentially... I want to check the technology tree and see what our next potential... Question mark. Okay, interesting. Cryonic Center awakens humans stored in cryonic pods. We're going to want that soonish, probably. Provides +1 stability in this sector. Oh, this, okay, these are all 45 science each. So we're going to need to generate more science if we want to get any of this stuff going. But first, though, I want to... Okay, this ship is collecting science. Very good. But I was going to launch the probe. Let's do that. The ship has retrieved all science from Saturn. We're up to 30 science. Where was that weird, like, anomaly area? Seeing lots of science opportunities, not a lot of resource opportunities. It definitely goes up as we get closer to this area. So I think there's something here. Notice on the probe. We'll see what happens. Could be nothing. Could be a bug in the game. While we're waiting for the probe to... Oh, we can watch the probe fly. That's cool. Oh, there's more food available from Urshanabi. I did not expect that. I didn't realize that there was going to be more resources coming from here. I thought that was going to be a one-and-done deal. That's cool. So what is the science ship doing? Is there any place you can go now? I think we might actually want to return to the colony. If I get him to go back to the colony. No. Here come the Erlenmeyer. There we go. Going back to Earth. I guess that's going to take him back to the station. I don't know. There he goes. What is this now? That's our target, I think. Can rotate the view here. So I'm thinking bringing this back will free up some crew members so we can start running that last farm, is what I'm thinking here. Let's take a look again at our food supply. It's gone back up. That's really good. So I'm thinking before we move on to another sector, because we're almost ready with the Mohole engine, whatever it's called, the Vol engine. Let's go to the external view. We're at 28% for the exterior construction. We should probably continue on that. I think we can give one farm to finish the Mohole construction. Keep calling it Mohole, but it's whatever the heck that's called. We can get some more steel here. Unauthorized access. Okay. I'll wait till this guy gets back to Earth, I guess. Should I? Probe has completed its scan, discovered a new point of interest. That's awesome. I'm so happy to see that. Okay, I'm really glad that our building of the probe was rewarded. I'm a little concerned about what unauthorized access is going to be. It could be dangerous for our science team, but we're going to try it. I'm really excited to see what this is. Everything's basically happy. Conditions are optimal. We do 71% power. We're working through building our hyperdrive system. And we can start collecting this last bit of steel here. I think that's the last. No, we're still collecting some over here too. And I think once we're done with this construction, we're going to switch this off and then have some people work in the tech lab. Our food supply is still going up, so that's good. So what I'm thinking is, I think once we do our first jump, things are going to start going south. Right now we're kind of just chilling. We're doing whatever we want at the pace that we want. The only thing, our limitation is we have no income of carbon. So we're limited in what we can do in this sector. But we could just sit here indefinitely, seemingly, if we wanted to, and just wait for events and things to happen. But I think, really want to know what the Urshanabi is. Oh, it's this planet. That's what it is. Okay, so it gave us more food from the planet. That's what that notice was telling me. Is Urshanabi a ship? It must have been, or a station or something. Maybe that's what it sounds like from the way it's phrased. So anyway, I think once things are really going to take a turn for the worse once we do our first jump, and we're going to have to scramble and maybe fix some stuff and try to triage things that have gone wrong. So we're going to do a little bit of prep before we get to our actual jump point. I just want to turn off all the non-essential systems. I want to make sure the infirmary is turned on, and I want to make sure our buildings are organized the way we want them, and we have enough storage for all of our resources.
The ship has arrived at its
all right,
destination.
but let's check the event first. Warning, by proceeding beyond this point, you are breaching the terms of your contract with Dolos AEC. Further actions can and will result in summary dismissal. Naomi Protocol, create temporary easement. Contact the station Outer Hope. We're not going to just avoid communication, right? That's boring. We're going to see what happens. Tycoon Station, this is Marduk Council member Rabia Nayukand. You're not authorized to interface with Outer Hope. The purpose of this facility is to allow Dolos to continue with the development of its most highly classified projects, far away from the prying eyes of our competitors and the media conglomerates of Earth. Do you not realize that the whole world is watching you at this moment, and that your presence here could jeopardize this entire operation? I'll be filing an official complaint with Vanir himself, unless perhaps you can do something for me that may change my mind. Okay. We can either send resources to... I'm going to bribe them with 30 alloy. Sure, why not? Since the entire world is watching, it's definitely a good time for us to be giving out bribes. So are we good here? Incoming transmission.
Administrator, Because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies.
Oh, that's cool.
Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
That's nice of them. New objective, depart from the solar system. I thought that was already our objective. Oh, I guess we've just finished building the thing. Resources in transit, it says. But we should see this thing is getting loaded. Very good. We already saw that. 78, that was 78. So where's the new population? How much new population are we getting? Do we know? You don't know. I think we want to make sure that this food store is full. We might want another food store, I think. I think we're okay with the number of farms that we have available. We got stuff for our new people to do because we have buildings that are shut down right now that could be manned. We need to redo our roads here and buildings in the middle here, I think. I wish I could see, like... How do I see my crew quarters relative to capacity? Population management. Okay, we have housing for 120 and we have a population of 85. And we could transfer population from one sector to another. Okay. So we have we can absorb almost a 50% increase in our population right now. That's not bad. And we have food to supply them. I actually think we're going to be able to fit all of the available steel in one thing here since we paid out that bribe. In transit. Really would have liked to get this tech lab online. I think I'm gonna shut this docking bay off. Or no, I'm gonna shut this off. We don't need this right now. And then we're gonna start producing some science.
A sector is being overworked.
Shoot. I have miscalculated. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. I turn off some farms, I think. We can turn off the workshop. We're not gonna build anything right now. That's only 2 people though, or 4 people though. So it's not really gonna do much for us. Let's turn off the probe launcher.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Nice. Thank you, Administrator. Now leave. I will ensure that Delos issues a public statement that rationalizes our contact here at the edge of the solar system. I'll placate Veneer for now, but you'll need to explain your actions in due course. Okay, future consequences, I like it. Out of hope, out of sight. You might have heard we're working on the next iteration of the Tycoon, the Protagoras. The Tycoon operation must succeed if we are to achieve our goal of bringing humanity into a new era. Trust in genetic conatus. They keep saying that, and that kind of unnerves me. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern. I don't know what that means. Ready for extraction. Oh, we got 20 more plastic. Oh, this was so worth it. That was so good. Okay, and we got 2 of these electronics, which are also pretty uncommon, and we're not able to produce them yet at this point. So this is really good for us. That's fantastic. So could we, let's make sure the cargo ship is actually tasked with gathering all that stuff. So that's high priority. Cargo ship can collect 100 people? Okay, I did not expect that. Oh, they have, what do they have here? They have food and people. Okay, so we can accommodate 100 more people in our space station here. That's cool. Okay, I think we can do that. I'm not sure where the adjacent sectors are going to be relative to this, but I'm thinking we might need to build along the sides here. Let's pause for a second and think about our layout. I don't know if we're going to have enough resources to build factories or build housing for everybody. We were at 100, and we got another 4 coming in here. We got to figure out some way to organize these things. I think I want to leave the storages alone if we can. I want to move. We're going to delete the infirmary. I think that gives us back the full resources, right? Let's just... We don't have anywhere to put the steel. We gotta build a new infirmary first, and then we're gonna delete the old infirmary. Are we? Okay, this is... Yeah, this is definitely a spot where we would be able to get to a neighboring sector. See, there's that little yellow arrow. We want to be able to build next to that. We're gonna have to build a bunch of stuff there, probably. So I'm gonna leave some space because I don't know how big that build is gonna be. We're gonna do that, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. A bit of a mess. Did I turn off the workshop? I gotta turn that back on. $60 workers are required. We can actually turn one of the farms back on right now. I'm not using all of our power either, which is fine. It's too bad we don't have the ability to make batteries. I think we're meeting 100 workers from the Ushinabe on board the Tycoon. Okay, let's start building another crew quarters here. As soon as we build that one, I'm going to dismantle this one and just shuffle it down a little bit. It'll be exciting once we have 100 people on board. We can get more farms going and stuff like that. I think we're still waiting for our... Okay, our first shipment of cargo is coming back here. I'm not sure that's all of it. I don't think it is. We have to get a big infusion of plastic. This is online, right? Yes. Here comes, here comes. Oh, right. Oh, right, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're offloading food. Now they're taking it away from there and putting it in storage. Thinking we may want to fill up a second granary as well. Calling this granary, it's a stockpile. But right now we got nothing but time, so we're going to do all the building that we need to do to get everything organized and ready for our second group of 100 people. Bring all of our cargo back here. I didn't expect that thing to come back right away. Did it go through a full cycle? Or is there multiple ships going? Maybe the actual bay was filled to capacity or something. Oh, our food supply is full. Okay. That's a good problem to have. How big is... What does the mess hall accommodate? Serves food for up to 500 crew members. We don't have that problem yet. Okay. We have launch EVA. Just looking at... Making sure we built everything that we can build already. Yeah. Here's another food stockpile. I think I'm going to put that here. There we go. I'll be right next to the farms. Perfect. And then this guy is going to get demolished. As soon as that's demolished, we'll build another one over. Well, just shifting it down 1 square, basically. There we go. Cargo ship's on its way back to get more resources. This is so good that we got all this stuff. I think we want to prioritize... Oops. Wait. I want to prioritize plastic over food, I think. So this is a medium priority, the food. And then the steel is... I'm going to upgrade that to medium. Carbon, if we find it, is going to be high. Silicon, if we find it, is going to be high. And we don't know about these yet. We're not collecting people yet. Oh, this is producing 2 food at a time now. I thought it was only 1. That's cool. I guess it's because there's no food available. There's no place for food to be stored here. So this has a limited storage, probably. Oh, that's food. There we go. Using all 78 workers exactly. I like to see that. Okay, so now we're gonna clean up some of this messy roadway here. Thinking. So we're gonna put another building here. So we actually want to put more roadway there, and then when that gets built, we'll demolish the rest of this. There we go. Got some nice population centers going on there. See how our cargo ship's doing. Only manned by 1 person though. Let's bring the science ship back home, I guess. Or do we travel to other places while we're... I think it would tell us if there was something to do on Neptune, right? Let's go back to Earth. Not sure if that's actually bringing it back to this station. Back to Tycoon, there it is. But already, I think Earth is the Tycoon right now. Thinking about whether I want to move this mess hall. I think I might want to do that, I'm not sure. I think it'd be good if we could empty this granary. I'm going to reroute this road a little bit. I'm going to move that infirmary in a minute. How much does it cost to build an infirmary again? 40. Okay, so we can dismantle this now. We don't have any injured crew members right now, do we? There's an option to cancel destruction, that's nice. We've got our 2 microprocessors here. Building not connected to an active stockpile assigned to electronics. Oh, okay, interesting. So we need to get an electronic stockpile. We don't have one yet. Very interesting. I really want to get this tech lab online if we can, somehow, but I'm not sure how. Okay, so we got that. Now we can... Let's rebuild the infirmary. I want this to be... kind of centrally located, probably. And over here, flush with the wall. That's good. And then roadway. There we go. And link it like that for now. Now this is going to be another storage, which I've messed up the spacing slightly here. Going to make that another food storage? I'm not sure if I want to do that. I think we can get away without having this microchip storage right away. We do have a limited amount of alloy, although some of it's kind of floating around back and forth because I'm building and demolishing and rebuilding stuff. Assuming we're getting a full refund each time we do this. If not, I'm wasting a lot of resources. That might be a bad assumption, because it looks like we're down to only 24 alloy now. Okay, maybe we stop demolishing and rearranging stuff. I don't know. I think I do want to get a storage for the electronics here. Change my mind. I think that's going to be near the spaceport here. I think I must have wasted a bunch of resources moving buildings around. I think we're going to have some population problems. What's our crew capacity at right now? We're at 150. I don't think we have enough for another population building though, do we? We do, it's only 15, okay. This is using up our remaining... Let's see if we get the full 10 back. We need this in either case because we need to be able to build more population. So this should go back up to 24 theoretically. Okay, we did get the full resources for dismantling it. It was under construction, so that might have been a different story than before, but I think that's okay. Okay, now we need to build population crew quarters. I wish there was an easy way to move this, but there's not really. Debating how to put this. Bit of an awkward, weird space. Probably makes more sense. No, it's not the same size as the storage. Unfortunate. Let me put it over here. Oh, this isn't, we're still waiting for the road to get built, I think? Yeah. No, they're restocking it now. Okay. Wonder if I should dismantle this insect farm to get a little more steel. A little more alloy, rather. So is the cargo ship done with what it was doing? I think it is. I'm gonna build one more probe since we have 30 polymer now. Okay, we need to free up people for... Oh, we got people at extra hours. Let's shut off one farm. Optimal working conditions, and I think that should be... No, we need to free up a little bit more for the probe launcher. You turn off the infirmary for now. Should be enough. Good. No, not quite. One person over. Wait, do we have two? We have two infirmaries. Okay, let's pay attention to how much steel we get when we demolish this. That's probably why I'm so low. So 40 is the amount that we should theoretically get from this. So we go up to 49 when we demolish this. Okay, yeah, it did show 40 steel, so I think we're good. I think I forgot that I built a second infirmary, and I neglected to demolish the first one. That was the issue that we were having here. So that means we can rearrange stuff a little more freely. I think I'm going to put another apartment next to the mess hall here. What are we at now? 165. We need 20 more housing. Oh no, this doesn't fit nicely. The feeling, I don't know if there's going to be any buildings that are only 2 across like this. I have the feeling that there won't be. You can always move stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get both of these built. And then we can start bringing people on board. And then we can populate these other 2 farms. So we can actually go start getting the people, I think. I think it's gonna take a couple of trips. People's gone up, nice. Here comes another farm. Conditions are still optimal. Here comes another farm. Conditions are still optimal. That one full supply of food, and this one's a third full. I think, you know what, let's turn off. Let's try to get our tech lab running for a while. $108. We're a little bit over. We gotta shut off the infirmary. Turn it on if somebody gets injured. Did I build the probe or did I get sidetracked? No. Later, when we have a more free supply of carbon, we'll probably want to auto-build these, but for now I'm going to do it manually. See the probe getting built here. It's kind of cool. Integrity is still at 1,000. Hull depletion 0. Yeah. So the hull depletion is going to go up, I think, with each subsequent jump. It's going to make the game harder and harder as we go on. Plenty of people now. We got to man all of our things here.
Power supply overloaded.
Mistakes were made.
Power restored.
Okay. Let's actually pay attention to how much power we need here. Available power 23. This takes 12. We can bring that back. Available 11. That's already online. So what did I... Oh, I turned on the airlock carelessly, that's why. So I think we could turn off the docking bay while we're jumping. I'm not sure the airlock has to be... What's this?
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the full bonding procedure.
Bonding procedure.
Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Administrator, due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded.
I saw that, yeah.
Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
So for that, we're going to have to take the tech lab offline again.
Hello, Administrator.
Let's talk to this guy
I'm glad
first.
to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history.
However, I'm pissed that you went behind my back to
You
the
must
secret research
understand
station.
that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue.
It's a really
It
sad
saddens
Earth
me to
population
think
of
that there are
200
many
people.
who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others, like Dolos, who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this?
I'm feeling this guy is
Having
not a nice
foreseen
guy.
our fate, I became
Gonna be a villain
fixated
in the
on
end.
altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Yep. So I certainly carry the fate of 200 of us anyway. Tutorial of EKP. Electrokinetic propulsors, or EKP for short, enable movement of the Tycoon between stellar objects and various points of interest within a planetary system. Powering the EKP engines requires all the station's power. Batteries will activate over the period of Tycoon travel if present. If a blackout occurs during EKP movement, it will resolve itself automatically when the station has arrived at its destination. Okay. In order to issue a travel order, click the Tycoon icon located at the bottom of the screen on the planetary system map. Once the order has been issued, EKP travel cannot be cancelled. Ooh, okay. Points of interest can be planets, space stations, and more. When the Tycoon is moving, its hull deteriorates at a faster rate than when it is idle. Okay. All good stuff to know. So we can actually move the station from one part of the solar system to another. We don't have any need to do that right now, but it's interesting. 100 workers sent by the Urshanabi have arrived on board the Tycoon. Yep, we know. Okay. It's kind of concerning that we don't have any water whatsoever. That just worries me on principle, although we don't actually have any need for it apparently. But I'll wait till this finishes producing its current science tech. Let's, what's our food consumption like? 18 food is required. A meal is served every 5 cycles. So these are producing 1 per cycle. So this is 25 food, out of which we're consuming 18. That's fine. That's fine. That's plenty. Okay. I am going to turn off this guy's collection of population because I don't want him to pick up people that surprise me with additional population. think could build the road there, but don't necessarily have to. I think we want to recall our ships and start prepping for jump. Let's check out probe launch view first and make sure there's nothing else cool that we can find, like the thing that we found a minute ago. Solar system, maybe? I don't think we can even fly out here. This is like edge of the board. Just random low-grade sensor noise out here. The sun? Cannot send a probe into the sun. I mean, I can, but it doesn't actually benefit me at all. Okay, I guess we probed the one thing that needs probing, and that is fine. This is located on the Tycoon. The other two ships are located on the Tycoon. That's good. We're going to... Oh, I need to get a storage for these electronics components. Do I? I don't have a need for that right now. I could just leave them here. This frees up 12 people. We can then power this guy. Or, you know, crew this guy. I forgot to check the power, actually, which is good because we have enough power. And we can think about building more solar panels. I think it's going to be too expensive for us right now. Let's see. This is 15 plastic. We could afford that, but I think I want to save it for now. I think we can deal with the stuff that we have currently. Okay, we can't do any more research right now. Can we bring the infirmary online? Yes, we can. Keep forgetting to check the power requirement before I do this. I should really check. So the only thing we can't bring online is the docking bay, which we'll probably switch the tech lab off as soon as we need the docking bay again, and then we'll be fine. I think that's when we get to the next sector, we're going to need this more frequently. The higher the hull integrity is, the longer it will take EVA airlocks to identify new breaches to repair, lowering their efficiency. Okay. Is there anything else we can build on the outside of the hull, just out of curiosity? Oh, we can build another cheaper set of solar panels. That's cool. We already have the EKP and the Vol engine. Alright, I think at this point I'm just dithering. We need to prepare for launch. Let's save it. New save or 2. So happy with that probe discovery. It went outside the boundaries of what the game told us to do, and we found something cool. Let's go ahead and figure out how do we actually move the Tycoon. Move the Tycoon into the orbit of the moon, it says. Okay, how much power does it take to move the Tycoon? Does it tell me? Doesn't say. Okay, well, let's shut off some non-essential systems. That shut off. I want to leave the EVA airlock on if we can. We can shut this off. We can shut this off. I don't think we're gonna need the infirmary right away. I'm gonna shut that off. So we got 31 power available. We don't know what the Tycoon is gonna use. I'm gonna, we'll find out. So I think... 0.7 cycles. Okay. All the power from the main grid will be diverted to the EKP systems during the 0.7 cycle Tycoon movement. Sectors will be powered by batteries during this time. Can I make batteries? Maybe I just want to... We have no batteries. So we're going to lose power the entire time for an entire day, basically, which makes people unhappy. Can we somehow get batteries? Battery tier 1 takes 45 research. It says we're researching it. But we're spending like 1 science plate at a time here. I mean, we have no more options to get science, so I think we just have to bite the bullet and do it. I'm not going to sit around here for 30 cycles waiting for this thing. Or, I guess it's 15 cycles, actually. I mean, we could, though. Yeah, we can just fast forward, right? Let's just sit for a few cycles and let this do its thing. Oh, it produces 1 every 30 cycles. Yeah, okay, we're not going to wait quite that long. We can leave that on. It actually doesn't matter what we have on or off because it said everything's going to lose power. Super unfortunate, I think. This is cool. Oh wait, we do have... $19 power is available. Shut that off. I think that's the stats that for when the station's not moving. That's the grid capacity, not the battery capacity. Okay, we made it to the moon. Let's get that. Get the infirmary online. Okay, we're back to normal power. System jumps. The Vol engine enables space travel between planetary systems. In order to use the Vol engine, it requires time to charge before being able to perform a jump. During this time, all Tycoon's power is redirected towards the engine. Batteries will activate for the duration of the charge if present. If your battery is empty during this period and blackout occurs, it will automatically be resolved at the end of the charging period. Okay, to charge the Vol engine, click on the Vol button at the bottom of your screen. Yep, figure that out. How long does it take to charge, though? I wonder if we should not be spending all this science. Can we pause this? Doesn't seem to be an option to pause this other than to turn this off. Probably should have done some of these other things first, in hindsight. Since it doesn't seem to be that affected right now by the lack of power, temporary lack of power. I don't know that we need the probe thing online right now. It is offline. Alright, let's bite the bullet and jump. Half a cycle.
In accordance with Kraus-Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tycoon before Volt jump initiation.
Okay. Do we not have all ships? I think we have, right? Yeah, he's on the Tycoon.
Full engine ready.
I have a commence jump button. There's no other button. I have to do it once it's charged. Here goes, guys. Our first jump. Things are going to get rocky from here on out, I think. But we're prepared as much as we can be. I guess this is a string theory universe. Delos Aerospace Engineering Corporation.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the full engine.
Oh, snap. Well, I guess it's a good thing we were in lunar orbit, at least, not Earth orbit. We brought half the moon with us.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines. Full engine critically damaged. Hull integrity compromised. Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately 7.67%.
You take that back.
Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet. Urgent issues requiring
Bad day for the solar
immediate
system, no kidding.
attention.
That kinda
Increase
has to go on.
food production output. Restore hull integrity.
Yeah, no kidding.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Feed the crew, it says. I thought are we already feeding the crew? We lost a little bit of hull integrity here, nothing too big. Okay, let's look at all the new tutorial content here. The hull gauge represents the structural integrity of the station. When it reaches 0, the Tycoon will be unable to sustain life on board, so that's the end of the game. We die then. In order to maintain the hull of the Tycoon, you will need to activate hull repair via the EVA airlock window or the exterior view. For hull repair to occur, you must have an active EVA airlock that is being supplied with a steady stream of alloy. The hull depletion rate is affected by a range of factors, including the number of vol jumps performed and sectors opened, the usage of the EKP engine, and accidents in progress. The hull repair rate can be improved by optimal working conditions, additional active EVA airlocks, certain sector specializations, and tech tree upgrades. Make sure you're ready for any eventuality and have enough alloy available for your EVA airlocks. We have a pretty limited supply of alloy right now, so I don't know if we're going to start the repairs right away. We'll see. EVA airlocks have an efficiency rate corresponding to how difficult it is for the building's workers to locate breaches in the hull. The lower the hull integrity, the higher the EVA airlock's efficiency will be. That's good. So it's going to hit a balance point at some point. Do not let work pile up. If a sector's working conditions are intense, there is a higher chance of an EVA airlock experiencing an accident, thus becoming disabled. Ooh, okay. Okay. Power. We're going to do section on batteries. In order to withstand overloads and avoid blackouts, batteries are needed. You'll most likely unlock these in Chapter 1. Batteries, are we in Chapter 1 now? I guess we are. Batteries are charged by the excess power you generate each cycle up to their full capacity. When moving the Tycoon or during a power overload, batteries will take the place of the power grid until depleted. The sector running on batteries consumes its power need every cycle. Example, the sector consumes 50 power. It has 200 power stored in batteries, so it'll be able to function for 4 cycles. Yeah. Trust and stability. So we know about stability, measurement of the crew's mood within a sector. Indicates there's a higher quality of life for the crew. If stability is low, your workers will go on strike. This will stop production in the associated buildings for a period of time. The easiest way to increase the sector stability is to research and construct dedicated stability improving buildings such as the Alternative Life Center. Okay. Stability affects the trust of the crew. The crew of the Tycoon put in your command. Holding over the stability icon with your cursor gives you insight on what to change in order for your crew members to be at ease. Certain buildings can increase the sector's stability. Okay, so I guess the stability just... we just have to build buildings to increase it, and it just degrades over time, maybe? I'm not sure. Trust. Trust gauge is a representation of the faith the crew of the Tycoon have in your command. It is a direct consequence of the stability in your sectors over time. If it reaches 0, your journey will end. Okay, so then they put somebody else in charge at that point, I guess, and then that's game over for me. To keep trust high, listen to crew, please, and make sure that everyone's sector stability is high enough. Nobody likes a tyrant, more so when lives are at stake. The impact of a sector's stability rating on trust is proportionate to the size of the population living in that sector. Okay. Some events will lead to choices with no good outcome. It will be up to you to make the hard decisions. Why does that say the lesser weevil? Oh god. Game over. The crew of the Tycoon lose faith in you, they will take action and exile you, or if the structural integrity of the station reaches 0, the Tycoon will break apart. You have the option to restart your game. You can do so from your last save game or the beginning of the chapter you are currently in. Okay. So, game's paused right now. You can assess what's happening here. This building is purging waste. I don't understand what that means. I don't think it explained that. We have an event available. We have 2 events available in different housing sections. Find an asteroid with iron deposits. I want to start that right away. Do we have the power to turn this on? We do. Oh no, first we probably want to launch the probe, right? Let's take a look. Wait, what is this? Oh, we're still in the solar system. Okay, I did not realize that. So I guess we jumped into the future, but not into a different star system. Find an asteroid with iron deposits, it said. That looks like an asteroid with iron deposits and maybe some ice. I wonder if we have multiple different options here. I just want to see. That looks like a low quantity of iron. That's an ice asteroid. There's a heavy iron-rich asteroid. There's one that has carbon. Oh, I got all kinds of stuff in the asteroid field here. I don't know why it didn't let me access this stuff in the first chapter. Okay, so that's further away. Not really, we got all the resources here, it seems like. I haven't seen the science thing yet. Just curious if there's anything here in the outer solar system. There's a science asteroid. Okay. There's an iron asteroid that also has good silicon and science. That could be worth investigating. But I think we have an immediate need for iron, so let's do the one that's close by first. There's one right there too. Ooh. I think that iron is a different object. Or that science, rather, is a different object. I'll decide what's closer. I think it's that. That's got a little bit of ice, too. So let's go there first. Okay, so the probe's been given order. We're going to send the... Oh, should we do these events? Let's do the event. Administrator, the crew are asking a lot of questions about the state of the Earth. Munchie behavioral algorithms predict a decrease in productivity of 22% of those questions go unanswered. As administrator of the Tycoon Station, users should find some answers quickly. Commit to sending an expedition to Earth. We're not that far from Earth, so we might as well. You've noticed that the moon is broken apart. The crew are aware of this, and many rumors are spreading throughout the station. You have to make an official statement. Something must have... okay, so we can either say Dolos has many enemies, it's our fault, or it was humanity's fate. All these things are demoralizing. Something must have happened during the test jump. They said that there was a security protocol violation, so I think something did happen during the test jump.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Oops. Okay, we're purging that. We need to get this docking bay online. We don't have enough power available. We gotta get the probe first, I guess. I'm gonna leave the EVA airlock on for now. I'm concerned about whether we're gonna have enough resources to actually build the steel plant once we get the tech unlocked. Especially since we're not currently researching the steel plant. 15 iron into 15 alloy every 1 cycles. Okay, yeah. Okay, well this is not active because it's being purged of wastes. I don't know entirely what that means. Okay, and now we're sending an expedition to Earth. Building is not powered. We have a pretty good food supply, so we can free up some people from our farms and power from our farms. We just need to actually take off 1 farm to have enough power for this. Okay, so we're going to immediately send the expedition to Earth. Because Earth's right there. And we're going to send it probably to Urshanavi next. Okay, unpause. I think we've done everything we can at this point. Now we gotta wait for the results from some of these things that we've sent out.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Summary of Earth data. No signals have been received from Earth. The oceans seem to have evaporated and the surface temperature has risen significantly since the Tycoon was last in orbit. Atmospheric readings indicate the presence of strong dust storms and dangerously high levels of carbon dioxide, radiation, and microplastics. The blue planet will never again deserve its name. We can spend 1 cycle investigating Dolo's headquarters, 2 cycles investigating a personal location, my family's home, or 3 scour the globe in search of survivors. I think we want to search for survivors, right? If we search for survivors, we're going to have to take people on board if there are any. I think we should go to the Delos headquarters first. We might end up doing multiple things there. Yay! Probe's on its way. I wonder what happens if we investigate my family's home. Probably advances the story, but not much else. It was a kind of a selfish thing to do under the circumstances. But we actually got 3 different asteroids. Let's go to the fleet view. We want to mine iron, highest priority. And then ice as lowest priority. And I think we're gonna downgrade carbon to medium priority. Plastic to medium, silicon to low. We used to low because I don't even know what they're for yet. And we don't have any available anyway. Oh, we gotta also do the priority of this. I don't think we need water right now. I don't even know what to do with water, honestly, at this point. So let's mine iron and research the steel mill. I was afraid of that. Okay. Hopefully when we're done with this, we'll get some science data from Dolos. Some people are pretty happy despite losing a little bit of trust in me and despite the hull slowly falling apart. Like we prepared pretty well. How do I enable hull repairs? There we go. Didn't realize it was deactivated.
The team has completed a task.
Okay. Science ship Erlenmeyer has completed its action. The converted oil rig which Dolos used as its state-of-the-art headquarters is gone. Only a few metal survivors. Scraps remain scattered across an expanse of dusty, cracked earth. There is no sign of survivors. 45 science ready for extraction. 225 alloy. Okay. Oh, thank God we're saved. All right. Can it extract the science while it's scouring the globe in search of survivors? I think we can afford to do that, and we should. Hopefully we can extract the science We collect it after the completion of the event. Okay. Is there another event here or no? I guess we got it covered. Here comes our first shipment of iron. Oh, so actually... Oh, they started bringing alloy already. Okay, nice. Nice. That's good. Okay, so we actually... We're at 99 out of 100 power, so the first thing we actually have to build is... more solar panels. Little second set of solar panels here. Or repair will be temporarily paused. I'm fine with it, we need the power. I should have actually checked before I did that. Let me check how much the solar panel 1 gives. Plus 40. This also gives plus 40. Okay. That was a quick construction, fortunately. Oh no, that's just current repairs or something. Okay. Aside from the hull slowly failing, what do we have to worry about right now? Don't have any non-workers. We have 152 people, or sorry, not 100. We have 52 people who are not working right now who could be doing something useful. Do we need the probe right now? I think we can turn that off. Let's wait till we actually need another probe, and we'll just turn that off for now. We're going to turn our last farm back on. Try to fill that up since we got nothing else to do with that. True. At some point I want to demolish this. What's our objectives here? Resolve the event in the Ghosts of Earth Shinabi on the planetary system map. We're doing that now. Okay. Feed 1,000 crew members. How do we... I guess we're gonna find a whole bunch of people left on Earth, seemingly. So we're probably gonna have to open the second sector and quickly crank out a whole bunch of housing buildings, and then our resources are gonna be in a crunch, I think, once we've searched for survivors. I think we need to build another EVA airlock, but we might want to do it in a different sector once the second sector opens. We're currently losing hull very rapidly. Minus 20 from vol jumps. Minus 8 from... Oh, now we got a balance of +1. We're actually repairing the hull again. I'm not sure why that balance changed so substantially. But hey, we're repairing, that's fine. That's what we needed. So we're on the clock now, but it's not a very fast clock at this point. And we got plenty of alloy and stuff coming in. Oh, we need a storage for iron, I guess. I think I'm gonna put... Such a weird layout. I'm gonna put this here because this is where it fits right now. But I would have rather... No, let's put it up here. I guess this is producing technology again.
A science ship team has completed a task.
After a long search, we've found nothing but rubble. We've seen no signs of life, not even a corpse. But lunaclism seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermo-industrial civilization. The Earth has become a toxic and arid wasteland, scoured by harsh winds, now more inhospitable than Mars. The only remnant of civilization we found was a fallen stele, where the city of Washington once stood. Stuck in a crevasse, it had been sheltered from the wind. A prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface. Wow, that's grim. Okay. We found a ton more resources. I guess we don't have an option except to... Do we? Let's do this. I think we're in a resource crunch right now that we've found all that alloy. It'll be good for a while. We could start making more probes if we have the probe thing active, which we don't. So we need this active all the time to keep our hull integrity built up. We have extra power now. We can actually bring this online. Let's go ahead and start building another probe. So I'm thinking this is going to be like our factory district right here. And then this, I think, is going to be used to transfer stuff to neighboring sectors. We are stockpiling iron. Let's check our food ratios here. I think we're still going up, it looks like. Yeah. Kind of wishing we'd opened those extra cryopods in the first sector. But I mean, there's nothing. We got a whole bunch of people that are idle anyway, so I think it's fine. Maybe we need to build another one of these docking bays. I think we're gonna wait till Sector 2 opens up here. Not sure how to get more crew members at this point, other than to do that research. Okay, we got a probe built, I think. This is almost done. We just did a science ship. There might be people, survivors on our Shinabi, I think.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Huge crevasse cuts through the ground where your home once stood. There's no trace of civilization. Okay, so we got 45 science, 121 alloy, and 9.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay. What's the request? 2 new requests. Administrator, to safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. We do not have time to go through the classic reproductive cycle of your species. Adding new members to the Tycoon's crew will have a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, a practice pioneered by Dolos, was in growing use even before we left the solar system. There's a very high likelihood that cryonic pods containing survivors await discovery. Find and collect 500 cryonic pods. How do we do that? Cryonic centers open cryonic pods, adding newly awakened crew members to your population. Cryopods can be found during expeditions using your science ships. Each cryonic pod contains one person who is either a worker or non-worker. Cryonic centers have no control over this, and by default will open pods in an order influenced by how many total worker and non-worker cryopods are in storage. It is possible, however, to prioritize the opening of worker pods by applying a policy via the DLS center. When a cryopod is opened, its occupant will join the population of the sector in which they were awakened. If you wish for newly awakened crew to be transferred to a different sector, you can alter this default behavior via the Cryonic Center's overview panel. It's described opposite. Why would I want non-workers to be awakened? You can set the sector in which newly awakened workers and non-workers are sent to by clicking the corresponding checkbox. This setting is applied sector-wide. Transfer from cryonic centers is not instant. Further away the target sector is, the longer it will take for the new crew members to reach it before becoming available. The exact number of cycles required for transfer is displayed next to the checkboxes. Population. Where's the cryonics thing that I was just looking at? Cryonic centers. It doesn't have the highlighted thing. Maybe I need non-workers to organically grow the population? I don't know. Okay, thinking. We're about to bring on a whole bunch more alloy now that that event here is finally done. The cargo ship is already traveling, I think. It's prioritizing iron. Oh, no, that's a mining ship. That's fine. Can I turn off the mining ship? But the mining ship is just going to produce that stuff on the asteroid, I think, and then the cargo ship has to bring it back. So we don't need iron right away because we have this pile of steel now. Okay, science is being collected and we're spending it. Okay, let's get some other resources available. Oh, let's send the science ship. I think the science ship has to be there to collect science. I kind of want to build another one of these docking bays, but I think I want to open up another sector first if we can somehow. Overrad locks cost 80 alloy, 1 electronics, 16 food, and 40 people. Maybe we don't want to open up another sector just yet. I mean, it seems like it's basically just going to cost us more food. We don't have the ability to transfer stuff between sectors yet, probably. Presumably it's going to tell me to open up the other sector at some point, I hope. See, we can. Problem is, we just don't have any place to put another docking bay. I could dismantle the probe launcher and build another docking bay over here. But the thing is, once I build the docking bay, then I've got the ships. I guess these could be dismantled as well. I could actually just dismantle the miner and build another science ship temporarily. That might be worthwhile. Wait till this iron store fills up. Oh, let me check this Administrator, mission reports from the expedition to Earth are being discussed among the crew. The thought of having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale for many of them. The symptoms of this trauma have been collated under the medical designation Dead Earth Sickness. -1 stability permanent. Okay. Okay, so people are mostly homeless. The stability is going to be even. Right now we're still gaining trust. What is our trust total? Do we know? Trust is up here. There it is. Trust in the administrator. I think I'm going to rearrange this road slightly here. I'm going to put more storages over in this area. Wait for this road to be built. How much does this cost again? 80. Steel mill technology has been unlocked. Nice. Okay, what's next in our agenda for the tech tree? Battery is an important one, but I don't think we need that right away. I think we probably need the polymer refinery or the electronics factory. Probably the polymer refinery. Earth has polymer, actually. 149 polymer. I mean, we're just getting a ton of resources of every kind right now. Gonna come playing the game on easy mode still. But I guess, you know, I think the resources are dwindling now, so you have to be somewhat conscientious about it. But it's not that big a deal right now. +1 stability in the sector is not bad. Cryonic center is what we want now, probably. Yeah. Start working on that. We want the option to unlock more people. So with these things here, we can go up to 25 food consumption per cycle. One food feeds 10 crew members, so that means we can 25 is 50, so we can get 70 more people before we have to build another farm. Science ship is almost done. I'm kind of waiting for that. Okay, now we're going to send the science ship over to Urshanabi. I think we're going to find people in Urshanabi. Let's also launch another probe. I think I want to find more science. Where do we find cryopods? No, we don't find cryopods. Where do cryopods come from? Mommy? Daddy? Where do cryopods come from? Is it the normal reproductive behavior of my species? I thought when we did this before... Oh, I had to click on this first, otherwise it doesn't work. Ice is the one resources we have none of right now, so maybe scouting for ice is a good idea. I think with the amount of plastic we have coming to us from Earth, we should be auto-building probes. Oh, we should build the steel mill now, although I don't know if we need that right away. I think after this next research, I'm going to relocate this building so we can fit one more building over here. I want to wait until we get some more resources on board before we unlock this. I think we need a second alloy storage probably. Let's go ahead and build one here. There we go. Oh, I seem to have miscalculated. I could compound the mess by building over here, or I could try to organize everything again.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Urshanabi scan report. Our sensors have detected the Urshanabi. The ship is broken in two and is not transmitting any signals. Summary of intelligence on the Urshanabi. The phrase, whoever helps Dolos is an enemy of humanity, has been daubed in large letters on the wreck of the Urshanabi. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Okay. We'll gather what's left there. That's terrible. Okay, so we need to get steel production online. The longer we take, the more it's going to cost us in the end, so... Factory is, we have a steel mill. Oh my god, that's huge. I did not anticipate the need to have this giant thing. I think this could be our food district, and the next thing could be our factory district, maybe. I think it would be good to have them somewhat specialized. Maybe. Not sure about that. Let's get another storage online over here. Okay, and where are we going to put this absolute monstrosity? I think I need to unlock a sector first and see how much footprint we need for buildings at the edge of the sector before we start investing in that thing. For that, I think we might need a couple more population. No, we actually don't. We've got almost 40 population available. We'll be like one population over optimal, but we can just turn off one of these things and we'll be fine. So we're going to go ahead and override the locks to open Sector 2. No, we don't, because I don't have the alloy yet. I need the alloy storage first. We have the alloy available here, so that's fine, actually. Sector 2 is being unlocked. Doesn't give me any indication of how long it takes to complete the cycle. Okay, we got an ice mining available. Do we have another prep available? We do. Science. I think the probe can detect multiple sites if they're close enough to each other if we place our things correctly. So I'm going to try to place this where it's within range of the science thing, but also somewhat close to the ice. Science thing seems to be right around there. Where's the ice? That's good enough, I think. Hey V, welcome aboard. Thanks for the lurk. You want to be one of the 200 members of humanity that still exists? I'm just curious if there's anything we can build on the outside of the ship right now. I think probably...
A
No, we have
science ship
everything right
team
now.
has completed a task.
Transmission from the Erlenmeyer's team. The ship was full of food. I hope the expiration date hasn't passed. Everything is ready for extraction. Okay. We don't really need food, but I mean, we'll take it once we're done picking up the other stuff. I think we should actually prioritize picking up plastic. There we go. There we go. Are we researching anything here? We are. We have another probe ready. What else do we want to look at? That's more iron, more science. Let's unlock every type of resource if we can. So I think we need silicon and hydrogen still. Here's something with hydrogen. But only a little bit, I guess. I lost track of it completely. There's carbon. We have carbon unlocked already. So far we have ice and iron. I was mistaken when I said we don't have any ice unlocked. Oops. Meant to pause that. Whoops. There we go, we found hydrogen finally. I don't know what we need hydrogen for yet, but soon enough we will. Probe has discovered a new point of interest. Where? I guess it was this one here that we already saw. Or no, it was this ice thing that we already saw, I think. So this is for steel. We're bringing plastic on board now, very nice. How many resources can this thing actually store? Oh, it's got quite a bit of... This is like a free 250 storage or something like that. It's crazy. What was I going to put in this stockpile? I don't remember. I guess we don't need to put anything right now. Okay, so looking for more science targets. As soon as we get this unlocked, I'm going to get a second cargo bay online. Do we start the steel mill? We should start... I think the steel mill is going to be in this. So maybe let's stop gathering iron for now. Oh, we can gather iron, that's fine. There's the mining ship out mining. Okay, so it is leaving the resources there on the asteroid. So I'll get 360 iron that we can go out, fly out there and get when we're ready to. Still at +1 hull balance, that's good.
A probe has completed its scan.
Cryonic center technology, very nice. Okay, we could do stability, but I don't want to. I don't have a need to do that right now. I think we have stuff that's requiring plastic now, so this is probably a good next research topic. We don't know what that is yet. Oh, this has to be researched. We might want to do that before we need it. But let's get the refineries first. Okay, so we got... What resources do we have now? We got iron, we got ice, we've got hydrogen. So we still need silicon. We still need... Do we have carbon? We still need silicon and we still need carbon. I thought there was a carbon one here somewhere. There's one. It's really bugging me that there's no progress bar that I can see showing me when this sector is going to be unlocked. Do I have to, maybe I have to build a road up there? Gateway must be connected. Aha! There's no progress bar because it's making no progress. That would be why. But I've been waiting for that all day. I don't know if this road layout is going to be the eventual road layout. Oh, I needed another... Okay, I've already got 2 alloy storage, that's fine. I think we need to... Maybe we might want to curtail our cargo gathering activity until we figure out what kind of resources we actually need next. Because right now it seems like we're full on everything. We'll take these because they're small. And we'll take these only because we don't have any available. Probe has completed a scan on Venus. Okay. No probe is available currently. Kind of want to have a cryonic pod storage, but we have no source of cryonic pods right now, so... In Sector 0, in Station 0.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Hopefully when we do these science targets, we'll eventually find some more cryopods. Probe data has revealed mining and industrial infrastructure below the surface of Venus. According to reports from the exploration team, the subterranean site consists of mining infrastructure and a large assembly line. Many embalmed bodies were found in the area. The line seems to have been originally used to fabricate solar sails. Tycoon engineers suggest that with minor repairs, it could be restarted. Okay. Yeah, we can restart it. Let's try. Wonder what that's going to do for us. See another... science target, and also we're looking for silicon still, I think. And do we find carbon? We're still looking for carbon. We think... I don't remember what that was. We can look at that again here. That's carbon. There was a silicon somewhere, I thought. What? Was it like your system? There's something. Silicon with another nearby science target. There we go.
Probe has completed its scan.
Okay, we got our hydrogen now and our carbon, and we're that. We're still waiting for the 10 steel. Okay, here comes the unlock, sector unlock. Almost ready. Yeah, we're like 10 those things away. I think we need a storage for electronics components, maybe. Not sure if we can take it directly from the hangar there. Could use that one, I guess. I'm gonna save that for more food, I think. Since it's so close to the farms. Yeah, so as soon as this is done, we'll get the electronics component in there, and then it'll go over there. Good. Just curious to see if we can transfer stuff from one storage to another. I think there might be a way to do that. Oh, extra hours. What are we doing here? We can shut a farm down. Okay, so 4 times 5 is 20. We can shut 2 farms down, technically. There we go. Got a lot of people off the station right now doing various space tasks. Other probes ready. Okay, do we have all the resources available at this point? I think we have at least a little bit of everything. Yeah, now we got silicon. So now we're just looking for more science targets, probably. For the moment, anyway. There we go. Okay, we can have this guy. He's already picking that up. That's fine. As soon as this guy gets over there, then the second sector will be open.
Administrator,
Nice.
a new request awaits your attention.
Oh, that's cool. It wraps all the way around, so you can scroll like this, and it's going to circle around the station. That's so cool. Population management. This panel provides you with important population statistics and allows you to transfer crew members between sectors. Crew members are transferred at a rate of 1 sector per cycle. The left's... Oh, I see. So you have to move them through the other sectors if you want to move the multiple sectors. Left side of the panel displays detailed statistics on the current sector's population and shows a top-level overview of population across sectors. Right side of the panel can be used to send a specified number of crew members, whether that's any crew, workers, non-workers, or colonists from one sector to another, and see past migration activity. Okay, so population management, sector statistics on the left. Right side is transferring crew. I'm gonna look at transferring resources. Research management panel. Hydrogen can be converted into power. Power is provided by the station's solar panels is used to empower every building within the Tycoon. Okay, I guess we can get more power plants online if the solar panels are not enough, seemingly. Solar panels can't use hydrogen, right? Doesn't make any sense. Waste is a resource generated by factories and food production buildings that can be recycled into alloy, electronics, polymer, water, and even food. How do we decide that? Okay, I'm hoping we got some cryonic pods here. We do not. So there are 40 people in this sector. They have nothing right now. We've got this road coming through. Let's build them some habitat. Oh, I need to build a workshop over here first, I guess. That's fine. It automatically put our storage here to alloy storage, I guess. Event available. Administrator, many of the crew are malnourished. Okay, that's an exaggeration. According to the Nyokan Barge Avail predictive theory, productivity will soon drop by 23%. Longer-term starvation would not only increase this to 75%, but also accelerate the proliferation of deviant behavior on board the Tycoon. Pledge to have 8 units of food stored in the sector within 20 cycles. Yep, we can do that. This is like the slums now, I guess. Okay. Okay, so how do we... Oh, we need a mess hall as well. We already have food stockpiled there, so we just need them to build this. Did we already meet the pledge? We did. Okay. We immediately did it. They started transferring resources instantly. Interesting. So, okay, conditions are still optimal over here. That's good. So we just expanded things a little bit. I guess somehow it transferred resources from sector to sector automatically, which I wasn't expecting. Oops. How do I hop from one sector to another? One event available. Ship currently under maintenance, okay. Oh, that's the miner, I guess. Been a busy guy. Um, 40 of the crew members in Sector 2 are lacking quarters. Let's go ahead and fix that now that we have the option to do that. We're going to do the Cryonic Center soon. How many crew members does this house? Only 15. Okay, that's good. That's 30. And then I'm gonna, while they're working on that, we can start clearing out this. Doing good. Got another science target, a debris field. Okay. Okay. This should be done in short order, I think. What are we researching right now? Oh, we've unlocked the polymer refinery. Let's do the electronics factory. Yeah, that's good. Plus 10 stability from opening a new sector. Almost this is gonna go away. Hull integrity is at -7 now, so we gotta start thinking about getting our second EVA airlock online over here. I think that's gonna be our next project. Still have an abundance of resources coming in. There's one event available, but I don't know how to see where. Not there. Sector 1 event available. Here it is. Administrator, new sector has successfully been unlocked. This is a historic moment for Dolos AEC and the Tycoon mission. Good work. Plus 10% trust on us. Nice. So my trust is actually maxed out now. I'm doing quite well. But this game is going to be a little bit harder. Yeah, we got a little bit of ice coming on board now. I'm gonna relocate some of our population here to make room for another storage unit up here. There we go. And somehow I wanna make room for that road, maybe, or this road. We could actually demolish this if we wanted to. Get rid of this and that. Okay, so 15 science from Mercury, but not a point of interest. It's just a resource. Okay. Greetings, fellow administrator. Hey, Hiat, how's it going? Welcome aboard. I hope your Tycoon is doing as well as ours. Doing pretty good. We're only on. We just warped to the second sector, which is still technically Earth, but different now. And we just opened our second sector. So far everything is shipshape. We're losing a little bit of hull integrity, but it's not that big a deal. And we're about to get that fixed here. We've got 100% trust. We've got a little bit of available power. Our crew's okay. Everybody's happy. Things are going peachy. Chapter 1 after the prologue. Yeah, that's where we're at now. So, okay, let's find out what happened on Venus. The assembly line has been repaired. The machines belong to the UN and are clearly more advanced than our systems. They're fully automated and our team has been able to use them to prepare a number of resources for extraction. We got cryopods, yes. During the repair process, an engineer discovered a number of inscriptions written by Oleg says he speaks of his time as administrator of Neptune's Hyperlux station, Thiaki, and expresses regret over the fate of the station's residents. He used the liner to repair elements of his ship so that he could reach the headquarters of the Black Market Society. Okay. So that just gives us science and pods. Let's start harvesting the pods. I'm going to demote these to medium animal, put this on low. Another probe going out. Another probe ready yet? Not yet. This is my first playthrough, yeah. Do you find the Easter egg in the prologue? Is that the place that you're not supposed to go? So no, not to spoiler you. Okay, thanks. Yeah, if you see me making a mistake, by all means tell me, but don't spoil stuff. Gotta wait for this to be done. Why is the sector red? Is that just the way it is? I guess it's just the red sector. I think the Easter egg you're talking about is the black market station in the outer solar system, right? That you could bribe the guy for metal, and then he gave us plastic, I think. The scan location. Yeah, I did manage to find that. I was very happy with it. Okay, what have we got here now? Any more science targets that we miss? Oh, what is this? Objective related point of interest. Okay. So if you have questions or want advice, feel free to ask. I'll keep it as spoiler-free as I can. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it. So far I don't have too many questions. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I haven't been able to figure out yet. Oh, is there a hotkey to switch from one sector to the other? Or do I just have to scroll over using the left and right pan? Okay, I think we may have found all the major points of interest in the system at this point, maybe? Okay, there's no like a keyboard key for it. Where was that thing in the outer solar system that we found the first time? Is that still out here somewhere? I thought there was more asteroids that I didn't explore right away. That had more like iron asteroids. Maybe I miss. That's okay. That was never used it. Okay. I mean, you can pause the game anytime anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, I need to get the let's get a cryopod storage. What do I want this? I think over here is fine. Oh, we gotta get this, now that we have this road built. Let's sort this. Okay, we need to build another hull integrity factory. We also need to build some steel mills, refineries, and so forth. We should probably figure out where those are going to go. Let me do the hull integrity thing first. Cryonic center we also need. I think that could be here, maybe? We could have it here. I haven't chosen a resource for that yet, so we could still put the cryonics here, but I think I want this to be all farming. Okay, let's build this thing first, because we know we're going to need that there sooner or later. Oh, okay, we got some road in the way. Can I pause construction? I can. Do I want to, though? Not really. We can task our fleet with getting more alloy. Kind of just spending alloy like there's no tomorrow. I better be a little bit careful about that, actually. Why don't we pause this and then build the steel refinery first, just in case. This is going to take another 30 people. Debating whether to put this one factory in this sector, but there's not really... I have to rebuild a bunch of stuff. I don't really want to do that. Oh, this fits out nice. This fits nicely with the stuff up against the hull. Okay, I like that. So... that's going to be the way that is for now. Oh, we also have steel that we can get from these things. I forgot. I just think of these things now as obstacles, like they're not really giving me much. Missed a square here. There we go. Might as well start clearing some of this stuff. Science ship has retrieved all the science from Venus. We should, are there ship upgrades that you can research? I should check those out. I don't think we've looked at those yet. Nope. How do I get to that? I need to dismiss that. I guess we're doing all the factories first, that's fine. Where do you see the upgrades in the research tab? Oh, they're here on these guys, right? Technology tier 2 required, so I have to finish all these things first. And then I guess we'll find out what that is once we've unlocked some of these other things. Make that high priority. So they worry about that first and then build the roads later, maybe? I guess he wants to build the road first. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, okay, he's got to supply that with resources first. "25 of the 40 crew members in Sector 2 are lacking quarters." Oh, we gotta... let's finish that. I didn't realize these weren't done yet. Turn off the high priority here and get these done first. Fun fact, you can turn off the power in the building if it's not building to avoid overwork the moment it gets finished. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've done that a bunch of times. Like, in the early game I was doing a lot of power juggling and crew juggling. This I do have a question for you, actually. This thing says the building is purging waste, and when I looked at the help, it said that the waste can be turned into a bunch of different resources. How do I decide what resource it gets turned into, or is it just random or like automatic? They're doing that now, that's good. Take that off since that's already building. I think we need to bring some of the cryopods in here, maybe. $38. This has got 19 out of 40, so this is able for 20 people to work. Steel mill is for 30 people though, so we need to start opening some cryopods. For that though, we need the other thing online first. Might have to temporarily reduce our food production. Special building which lets you choose what it gets converted to, but it's pretty late in the research. Okay. Does it go somewhere in the meantime? Like, is it stored up? I think we can keep on harvesting this stuff. Store waste as of now. It tells you what you need to try to store it. Okay. Oh, what do we got here? Probe has discovered a new point of interest. So what is our science thing doing, by the way? Nothing. Okay, we should fix that. I think I kind of want to check out Mars. So once this is online and we have the option to produce steel, we're probably going to turn this off right away like you were saying. And then we're going to go ahead and do the cryopod thing. Gotta get rid of that. Cryonics center. It's just such a weird shape. I think half the biggest challenge in this game is just like figuring out where to put everything, I think. I would turn it off now. Mostly cut power to every work building. Yeah, okay. Good call. And I think it was overworking people because there weren't enough workers for that. And we have a full thing of alloy right now, so we don't need to worry about that. How fast does it produce alloy though, actually? Oh, you can turn it off while it's under construction. Okay, I didn't realize. Let's straighten this road out. It's really gonna bug me if it's not straight. And then the polymer refinery is a different size than these other things. But well, not really actually. Can go over here. I do want to get a second space dock at some point though. Let's I'm gonna plunk down another docking bay so I don't forget about it. So we're gonna just pause the construction for now. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, we don't have enough power for that right now, do we? Good call. Okay. Why would it let me take this? Oh, they're already taking it, that's why. At this point, I'm itching to get more people on board so I can start up some of these factories and things. We also need to get this built. The thing is, the category on the building is why is the group industry, space, food into one sector. Okay, we got the steel allocated for this. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here. Can I put the building like that? No, I can't. All the entry points are obstructed. It's worth a try. Polymer factory could go here, but I think it'd be better to have storage here. But I mean, we do already have a couple storage lined up down here. Let's get rid of this door, or that, rather. I don't actually have any need for polymer right now, so I don't know why I'm trying to build the factory. So that's reserved for the docking bay. We've already got that. We don't need another probe launcher for sure. Probably at some point want to build an infirmary. Could be, this is like a residential sized building. Oh yeah, perfect. That'll be good. That's going to be reserved for the infirmary. My Sector 1 is all space buildings. I have 3 repair docks, 3 cargo docks, and a probe launcher, and the material gets distributed from there. Can you do that? I guess if you actually lay out your buildings correctly, you could do that maybe. That's cool. I do think it's going to be cool to have multiple space docks scattered around. I don't know if those necessarily need to all be in one sector. I think it'll be faster than transferring resources from one sector to another using all your transporters, probably, maybe. But we'll see how it pans out. Let's see. Oh, we needed a storage for the cryopod somewhere. We need to build our cryo place. Does this take a cost of electronics components? We don't have the electronics factory technology. Oh, we got 10 electronics. Shouldn't even worry about that. That's going to be the cryo facility, I decided. Okay, storage. Keep forgetting storage is in maintenance. There's huge benefits to group them, does it? Does it give you like some kind of bonus?
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Mars. An old disused complex named Richter's facility has been located on the surface of Mars. Summary of intelligence on Richter's facility. The derelict, a UN-owned facility, is covered almost entirely by... Hold on, I have to move the chat thing here. It's covered almost entirely by Martian sand. Existing Delos clearance codes can be used to interact with the complex's systems. Caution is advised, as the weight of the sand may exceed the structure's load-bearing capacity. Okay, we'll access the complex, I guess. So it says basically it's dangerous. It does give you a benefit? Okay. So maybe we don't want to build a docking bay here then. Do the airlocks get a stacking benefit like that too? You can only group so much space into one sector, right? Because it has to be up against this wall. I could probably move the probe launcher to this other sector because I don't really think that matters if it gets a benefit, right? Space Special Ace is the most powerful of them all. Yeah, okay. Not sure what to do with this. I really want this to be food storage eventually. Can you change the type of a storage after it's built? Or can you transfer, okay. How do I force a stockpile to empty itself? Is that a thing that I can do? You can change it, but it won't get transported if you don't have another storage, thus clogging the storage, yeah. Stability 11, stability 1. Oh, this still counts as a new sector, I guess. So if I wanted, I could start migrating crew to the industrial sector, which I could probably shut the probe down. I think I'm actually going to... Let me just check and make sure there's nothing else I can probe real quick. I think we pretty thoroughly checked that, though. Wait a minute. Missed something. There we go. I knew there was more things. I don't know why it didn't show up before. I feel like it might have been bugs. I really want to move these structures, but all these structures are so useful and they're all doing stuff. I think I'm actually going to... Now that I've sent out the probe, do I need this building to exist? Do you know? Can I just demolish it?
A science ship team has completed a task.
Remember to export food to all sectors to keep them running. Does it not do that automatically? It seemed like it was bringing food to the other sector. Summary of intelligence on Richter's facility. The codes briefly reactivated the base's defense systems. Due to the facility's state, they fortunately overloaded and are now offline. The team of the Erlenmeyer did not suffer any losses. I guess that's just dumb luck, like maybe there was a dice roll involved here. Erlenmeyer's team will excavate the outer structures. You need probes all the time, but if you rebuild it, you can just dismantle it. Okay. You have to set up export on the crate symbol. Okay, we'll check that out in a minute. Thanks. Erlenmeyer's team will excavate the outer structure surrounding area to prevent unwanted sand incursion. Although time-consuming, this method should ensure the highest level of safety while the team extracts resources. I think we want to do that. Let's protect our team here. Otherwise, it's going to cost us more time in the long run. Okay, so crate symbol. Take the sector. Let's first check the population and see how much food they're actually eating over here. So they're using 4 per cycle. Okay, so we could transfer them like 12 units of food. That's 3 cycles worth. Okay, food. Click and drag the bar to set the desired resource quantity. Okay, there we go. That's it, right? I keep getting distracted from building my... Oh no, there's the cryo center. It's coming online now. Okay, we're gonna put this guy here. Oh, does it not just take it from neighboring sectors? How do I... Okay. Okay, so I'm transferring from Sector 1 to Sector 2, that's correct. I think we need this, what's the food consumption in this sector? It's 14 per day. Let's plan for every sector to have food for 3 cycles. I think that's reasonable. So this would be 60. Did I set it up correctly now? I think I did, right? Looks like they're transferring. Yeah, okay. How do we... This needs 3 electronics components, which we don't have any storage for that in this sector. Sector producing food, you just need to set the amount you want to keep there at all times and the rest to 100. So everything above the minimum you set in the producing sector gets distributed. Okay. Well, I don't want to spend more logistics time than is actually necessary. I'll probably try to be a little more fine-grained than that. Why can I not click on any buildings all of a sudden? I must have had some kind of menu open or something. Okay, so I can... We still have a probe in transit. I guess we're done for now with the probes. So I'm going to demolish this. Do I want to demolish that? I think that's where it's supposed to be. This is industrial, actually, so when this is done researching, we can move that to another sector. That would be more efficient, I think, technically. We need to prepare a place for our new people to live. What is this? That's the infirmary. Okay. Lab is space specialization? Okay, I wouldn't have guessed that. But we could still keep it in this sector, just move it to a different spot away from the hull. I don't think. Or can we probably can't build anything against the hull there anyway, right? Yeah, we can't build anything in that. That could be the designated place for the science lab, I just have to move it over a little bit. So it seems like it automatically moves the minimum resources that are needed, like on demand. But then if I want to move more than that to make it more efficient, then I have to tell it. So the little kind of mouse symbol, if you click on the tech lab on the smelter, it's a steel symbol. Mouse symbol. Oh, this guy. Oh, cool. Okay. Thanks. Didn't notice that. Okay, so this is for these guys. So this is waiting for 3 of those. We could technically just get the one that's right there. Oh, there we go. Okay. So that's actually exactly the right amount I need to build these 2 buildings. I probably want this one to be a higher priority. Let's look at our population. $45 homes. So I need to build another home here.
A science ship team has completed a task.
In hindsight, I probably should have left this space here for me to put this road, but I think it's alright. Okay, Science Ship Team has completed a task. Probe has discovered a point of interest. I think that was an old notification. Excavation uncovered a preserved sub-basement full of stored resources. Everything has been conditioned and prepared for extraction. Wait, so that didn't... Did I misunderstand what it was doing? I guess that was the maximum amount of resources we could get from that, but it took longer? I'm not entirely sure. There's nothing here for this guy to do anymore. Did I? I thought I was just... I guess I misunderstood what the option was. I thought I was just going to, I thought it was just gonna prepare me to do the other options, like, without hurting my crew. That's a bummer. That's okay, though. The whole maintenance efficiency is increasing. I think it takes forever to research the tech tree. Oh, we got the cryo center. You have no cryo beds things available in this sector. Okay. Let's set up a resource transfer for that. I guess this guy needs to also have a cryo bed storage. I don't want it to be that, though. Let's... This layout is so gross. I'm gonna put that. Even though I was intending to use that for farming, I think it's okay. Take multiple hours of save and load to get the optimal outcomes on each event. I'm not that patient. I'm just gonna live with my decisions, I think. Oh shit, I built this building backwards. What is this again? It's the infirmary. I didn't actually do anything. It's not even really built yet. So I can just delete that. Okay. Infirmary should point this way so that I can demolish this weird road in the back of the center here. Not sure what I'm going to do with this back space, though. I think I could maybe kill this, put a building there, and then something like that. I don't know. This might be another weird white building. I'll leave it like that for now. There's no other connections going through anyway right now, so...
The science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, cool. Debris field. Transmission from Julian Theron, probe data analyst. We've verified the data several times and can confirm the existence of a vast debris field covering an area of several thousand kilometers. At the center of the field is a colossal artificial structure, which even in its ruined state makes the Tycoon look like an insect. Oh, so this was the successor to the Tycoon they were building, probably. No signals have been detected. We've identified three areas for investigation. The core of the structure, a secondary structure that looks to be the remains of a destroyed loading dock, and a particularly dense area of the debris field close to the other two sites. We recommend the utmost caution be taken when approaching these areas. Floating debris will make navigation difficult and interfere with communications. Ehrenmeyer is holding station at the edge of the debris field. A route has been mapped through to the areas identified for investigation. Suggest to turn the food needed in Sector 2 to 100, reason being you set a minimum amount of 50 in Sector 1, so even if it's full in Sector 1, you won't be exporting anything to Sector 2 above the 12 you set, thus limiting storage for food unnecessarily. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I could do that. So what am I doing here then? We have, the options are core structure, secondary structure, loading dock. Loading dock's probably going to have resources. Debris filled area is probably going to have like alloy or something. I think the core of the structure is going to be the place we have people. Let's investigate the core, I think. Staging area, loading dock, or salvageable resources, yeah. Okay, so setting the storage. There we go. Wait a minute, this is automatically decanting people? How do I guess I could turn this off if I didn't want it to produce people, right? Is there any incentive for decanting non-workers? Like, what does that actually do for me? I guess he stood away for a minute to make coffee, sorry. Thought I could change this setting and turn off the non-worker. cannot control who you're thawing at the moment. Oh, okay, do I need some special technology to be able to do that? I think I want to... Let's get another plastic storage over here, because we're going to need it eventually.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
What just happened? Oh, it was an accident.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Crap. Okay. Injuries. Infirmaries treat the wounded. If untreated, the wounded will eventually die. Make sure to have enough infirmary beds available in your sector. To reduce injury risk, make sure that the stability of your sector is as high as possible with stability buildings or by adopting different policies. Cause of injuries are accidents and low stability. Lower stability, the more workers are likely the workers are to injure themselves. Okay, so we need to make this high priority. I think it's already been constructed. Let's turn this... Oh, we can't turn it off. Administrator, an accident has occurred in the following building: Cryonics Center. Stanford Nihei claim projections indicate that poor working conditions and power overloads can cause accidents. This should also be taken into consideration that larger buildings are more likely to have more serious accidents. Pledge to repair within 10 cycles and keep it running optimally for 2 cycles. Sure. What are the people in here working on that they're working extra hours? I've unlocked accidents, yeah. Fantastic. Just what I always wanted. I could turn the workshop off, I guess, but I probably need that to repair this. I already have the resources allocated for this, I just have to wait for it to actually be done. You could turn off the electronics storage, can I? Oh, okay. I didn't realize storage was required people. It's 4 workers injured. So we're going to lose population. I specifically requested the opposite of this. Okay, we're going to turn off food in this sector for a while. So we got 8 workers free. We don't need anybody manning the probe launcher currently either. That frees up, what is that, 17 workers can now migrate to the other sector in the next cycle. We're going to need that for the infirmary. But we got housing for them, that's good. Okay, so we're migrating. How many workers do we need for the infirmary? 5 workers. So that's the minimum we want to migrate, and then we're working extra hours, so 7 workers. Just switch if one gets full empty. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So I can turn off this. Can I migrate the... I can't migrate injured people, can I? Because I have a working infirmary over here. And this is taking a long time for a reason that I don't quite understand. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, somebody died. Oh no. That's upsetting. I wonder if the person died who was in a cryopod. I know it never gave me an option, never gave me a notice saying, hey, one of your people has died. That's a bit weird. Okay, so we're transferring 10 crew from Sector 1 to Sector 2. Why is this... Can you tell why this is not getting built? This infirmary? I think we need this. We need this. We don't need this right now. Okay, we're back to optimal working conditions. That's good. Oh yeah, okay. Cryonic Center has been disabled in Sector 2 due to an accident. 4 crew members were injured, 1 crew member was killed. That's unfortunate. Yeah, just told me that. Oh, we need to pause this construction. I don't need this right now. That's probably why this isn't getting done.
Population transfer complete.
Cool. Can we pause the repairs on this? I really need this to work. Those guys are gonna die. That's a pain in the butt. Okay, this is repaired. I can turn that off now. Can you please get this thing? Okay, finally it's being built. Our workers are injured in sector. Only one workshop, so it can't build and it's repairing. That's the catch. You need more people so you can staff more buildings, but then again, you need more food and other supplies. An evil cycle. Yeah, of course. Okay, so we should now be able to treat our... They're now recovering. That's good. Do we have enough people that we can bring this online? That takes 15. So that would be 39. So we can bring this online, yes. Let's do that. I wish I could explicitly control how many people are getting rezzed here. Do you know if there's a way I can see how many people, like without actually going into this menu, to see how many homes are available in a given sector? Oh, it's... no. I'll look here for now. Okay, so this is... 60 homes right now. Million population management or head math. If that's... I think that's a deficiency in this otherwise pretty good UI that this game has. I guess we can resume this construction. think the population res is slow enough that it doesn't make a big difference. Actually, hold on a second. Do I do this? No, that doesn't line up. Okay, that's fine. This will be our residential block. Not sure what we're going to put in this slot yet. I might have another road going down there. There might be a couple factories back here. Do you think it's worth to have 2 workshops in every sector to prevent that from happening? Me being stuck, being unable to repair and build things at the same time? I forgot what I was building this stockpile for. I think it was plastic. What do we got here? Science ship has completed its... Okay, nice. First visuals reveal a huge damaged structure surrounded by arches that have detached from their central axis. These arches show extreme signs of deterioration. The structure is covered in traces of explosive residue, collision impacts, and scarring from unknown weaponry. Are we fighting aliens? After exploring the few areas of the structure, I guess maybe their people had unknown weaponry because it was the future. After exploring the few areas of the structure that remain inaccessible, the team of the Erlenmeyer spotted a number of salvageable resources near a ruined assembly area. Further analysis is possible, but will take time. Okay. So the assembly area, is that people? Don't tell me, don't spoil it. I'm not sure what is meant by assembly area in this case. Team of the Erlenmeyer spotted a number of salvageable resources near a ruined assembly area. Let's check out the assembly area, or not. Workers are required 116, workers are available 128, so we can turn another farm online if we wanted to. It's probably not the best use of our people, though. I think I want to... Oh my god, this takes so long. The tech tree. But we can take the opportunity while we're underpopulated here to move some of these buildings around. Gonna demolish that. Gonna dismantle that. I think the setup that we have going in the other sector is a good setup. Let's try to... hold on. Let's do it like this. fit another one here yet, can we? No. That's another crew quarters. Hull integrity is at -1 balance. Okay. If you get recurring accident, always have around 20 spare workers in case of an accident so it doesn't spiral out of control or something happens. Okay. I'm assuming you mean total, not per sector, right? Because that takes us quite a while to recover, huh? Per sector, okay. I don't know if I can afford that yet. Running on kind of slim margins as it is right now. Actually, producing enough food. I mean, the thing is, I can turn off non-essential structures to free up workers if I find out that I need the extra people. I'd rather do that, I think, than have it always under capacity. Whatever. There we go.
Administrator, we are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency
Yeah, keep it in mind, thanks.
broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope. Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately.
Okay.
Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
That seems dodgy. To fit the storage, you don't need the road on the wall in Sector 1 on the bottom. This you're talking about? Oh no, I'm planning for the future. I don't want to have to. I want to have to stop moving stuff around as much. I want to be able to run a road all the way up the edge of each sector, I think. Except for this, I'm not going to rearrange this ever, probably. But that's the general idea that I'm going with. Chips under maintenance. Or under extra hours. It's only by 1, but it's still extra hours. I'm going to turn off the electronics component stockpile because I don't think we need that right now. Always rearrange things in Ixion. Yeah, that's fair. I'm trying to get things to a somewhat permanent state. It's not. I know it's not going to be completely permanent. But I feel like if I do things kind of efficiently, then it'll improve over time rather than spiraling out of control. At least until we get to the harder difficulty. Okay, so I'm going to move my plastic down here, I think. So I'm going to do that, and that's going to enable me to demolish this. Assuming we don't remove all the plastic from the spaceport, which I think is what they're doing right now. I guess I could make another probe. Really wish this research would be done so I could do this whole reconstruction here. So we got 10
A
workers.
science ship team has completed a task.
There we go. It does not matter at which exit you connect sectors. So if you connect Sector 1 on the upper exit, Sector 2 on the bottom exit, it works as well. Okay. Debris field immensity. After examination, the Erlenmeyer's team concluded that the site was evacuated prior to its destruction. Finding uniforms and equipment bearing the insignia of different organizations, it appears this facility was property of the UN. Strangely, a number of embalmed bodies were found in the secluded area. The team was unable to determine the cause or outcome of the conflict, but have managed to recover further resources. These have been packaged for extraction. So we got 250 cryopods, which is what I was hoping for here. We're going to go for the loading dock next, I guess. This is up to 6 food per cycle, but we have it set to fill up the food store, so that's fine. 19 units of food are consumed per meal. 3 units per cycle on average. Okay, so we're just about breaking even right now. That's fine. Two exceptions. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. It seems like we're going to get most of the resources out of this because I can't imagine that we're able to we're able to explore the loading dock, but then the debris field goes away. 76% of food needed. Oh, it says that. Okay, cool. I mean, not cool, but understandable. I think once I could turn this off because we're not doing anything with iron right now. That will let me produce a little more food. Now we're at 105.3, which is where we want to be. So pretty soon we're going to need to dramatically expand our farming. Is there anything I'm out of? Oh, what is hydrogen used for? It's like extra power stations that we're going to research later. Okay, he's still doing the loading dock. That's good. Reactors will last year research. Okay, that's kind of what I figured, since it seems like there's a lot of room for expansion in the solar panels. Speaking of which, we should probably start expanding the solar panels, I think. Although, no, we can't do that now. We gotta get the second airlock online first and fix our hull, I think. So we're at, it looks like neutral balance. We're staying where we're at. This thing is going to be a pain to move, the docking bay. Okay, they're just looking at... I can only build one tech lab. That's a shame. How do we have 0 science, by the way? No wonder this is taking so long. Oh, it's because the airline wire is spending such a long time at this one place, right? We have to go to Mercury and gather science next.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we got 10 science and 1 electronic component. Frozen human remains constitute the majority of the debris that surrounds the loading dock. Evidence suggests that the area experienced depressurization after a structural breach. The dock itself has been looted and partially dismantled. Several cairns have been left behind, arranged in helical shapes and erected using makeshift materials. The team did find a few resources, and these have been prepared for extraction. Can I extract the 10 science that I just got before I do this debris survey, or am I going to lose the opportunity if I X out of this? Lower your HP, the more efficient the repair is. Yeah, I saw that. It did tell me that in the help. You can X out. Okay. So if I just leave this in the state that it's in, then he'll gather the science that's here, right? Okay, perfect. We need that to finish this project finally. Yeah, now it's actually moving. You can get those. Totally forgot what I was going to store in this spot. Was it iron? Plastic? Out of the science there. How much more science do we actually need for this? Or science. Okay. That's fine. As long as you don't choose to leave the planet, you can go back to the choices, but as long as you don't leave the planet, the science ship will be bound. Okay. So I can't fly to a different planet and then come back. That's what you're saying. Should be a good time for them to do the debris field because I'm about to demolish the tech center anyway. Should be able to do this in a cycle or whatever.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
What request is that? Oh, here we go. Administrator, lots of cryonic pods in storage, living with the knowledge that the loved ones could potentially be alive, and cryonics is not having a positive impact on the crew. To ensure humanity's survival, the Tycoon will need as many crew members as possible. Addressing the buildup of cryonic pods in the station's stockpile is recommended. Pledge to awaken 50 cryonic pods within 24 cycles. Yeah, we can do that. We're basically doing that anyway. Let's maybe suspend our operations to bring on more pods, though. Do need to do that eventually, but... Okay, there's no steel available anywhere. Or there's no alloy, I meant, available anywhere. We could start thinking about bringing on plastic. We could start thinking about bringing on food. We could start thinking about bringing on iron. Kind of think we're good right now. Let's bring in a little more iron. Don't gather resources you can't use, like I said, only clock storage and therefore valuable building space. Okay. Electronics factory has been unlocked. Okay, so now we're ready to relocate this stupid thing finally. And if needed, I can demolish the probe center as well. I'm thinking it seems like our population has got to go up to 500 before we can leave the sector, so... Speed things up a little bit here. A hardened frostpunk veteran with over 430 hours, so my first impulse was to store every resource I could get my greedy hands on, but that's a trap. That was also what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna store every resource. Okay. We have these factories that we can't... Oh, why is every factory a different shape? That kills me. Space Haven is like that too. The thing is, we have like a virtually infinite supply of alloy that will eventually be available to us once we get our steel mill online. So as long as we have that, we're kind of in good shape. I don't want 2 polymer factories. This is going to be paused for now. And don't count on it though. Okay, don't count on the infinite supply of steel, or us being in good shape as long as we have that. Okay, I think this is gonna go here just because that's a place that I can put things. And I don't know what the hell else to do with this monstrosity. Actually, no. No, it's not the same size as literally anything else. Takes time to process, including the time it needs to dispose trash, and you need more every time you jump or open a new sector. Okay, you're saying I should stockpile a whole bunch of alloy? Probably, right? We don't need electronics right now, so we're gonna pause that. We have an option to build that, we don't have to. What do we actually need right now? We need people is what we need. Well, maybe we should get a second cryo pod thing. Iron you find is not infinite by any means. Once the system is empty, it's empty. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. But I mean, we're using the alloys so slowly right now in this early stage of the game that we don't really have to worry. I'm gonna open up plastic storage over here so that we can get rid of the remaining of this stuff. Oops. Resource management. Plastic. I'm gonna set this to 50. I don't want it to be full because I want them to be able to produce more plastic because it's a factory sector. I don't know, let's say 40. And then this guy can be set to 100 units, I guess. Yeah, 100 units is fine. You're not like me, CH1 has plenty to sustain you. If you are like me though, you're in a world of pain. I'm trying to take it slow because I know that going too fast is one of the things that kills you in this game. Oh, we don't have any. We can't demolish this because we have no place to put the steel. That's funny. I never even thought about that. Okay. We need another steel site? No, we can just move stuff over there. The 3 open sectors before we be jumping to chapter 2. I think I might get there as well. I don't know yet. Okay, again, we're gonna set this to like 50. That's 200. Oh, that's 200. I want 100. There we go. Okay, so we see the intersector transport things transporting. I think I'm like... Sector 1 was my chaos space sector. Sector 6 was my industrial sector with 2 smelters. Sector 2 is my food sector. Okay. I'm thinking right now, we'll see how things shape up, but right now I'm thinking that Sector 1 is going to be my space and food sector because the space only seems to take up like a third of the sector. Let me... I'll show you to just like mark stuff on here. No, that's not what I wanted. Space. I could use a road. Okay, so that lines up with this. So if I want to get the maximum out of my Factories. Darn it. Oh, I do have to move everything. Crap. Okay, maybe I don't put this up there after all. I was thinking this was going to go in that spot, but it doesn't quite fit. I mean, I could put it... Am I gathering resources right now? Let me see. Cargo ship is doing me a harm. Let me, I'm gonna turn off everything because I want to move the space dock. Keep in mind that wall buildings can be built on the bottom wall as well. But can they? Shit. Oh, cool. Damn, okay, that changes things. I did not realize. But I don't have enough people yet to open another sector, that's one thing for sure. I think I want to open another people factory to start to get population a little bit quicker, because I'm like, everything's like undermanned right now. That can be turned on. Space donut. Otherwise, my 3 repairs, 3 cargo, and the drone launcher would be impossible. Okay, fair. I think I need to know one of these cryo centers. But this doesn't have a category, I guess, the cryo center. It's doing nothing, that's fine. I need to get all this stuff out of here. I think that'll just, I need to have this on. And then... this needs to be on. And then I don't have any ice storage. I do have ice. No, that's not ice. The 2 Ice of Doom. I can't, there's no way I can like eject those, is there? I have to live with my decision now. Is that what you're telling me? That's what I thought. Okay. There we go. Okay, this is going to be my ice storage, and it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be hunky-dory. Let me make sure I'm not, well, I'm not taking anywhere. You got the 2 ice, you'll damn well like it, sir. That's so funny. Oh, this is not online. Shit. Have I not been producing? Oh shit, I'm behind schedule on my pods. I didn't realize this thing was shut down. Oh, well, I guess it was... This thing was still running the whole time, I think, so maybe we're okay. Still these forager workers, too. They are healing now.
The science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, nice. Okay, we get 33 more ally, 10 more science, and 25 more people. The wrecks of shuttles float everywhere. Most belong to the UN, though there are some bearing the acronym BMS. Despite the many hazards of potential psychological impacts from the presence of human corpses, the Erlenmeyer's team was able to locate some salvageable resources. Okay, that was good. So we're gonna sit there and collect science for a minute while I figure out where the hell I'm gonna put the tech lab. That's a space building we figured out. So I don't know where to put anything now. Oh god. Alright, we're just gonna give up 1 square over here and put it underneath the sector sign. I think it'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Where does this... Then check this. That's all the way flush with that, so that's as good as it's gonna get. So we can... Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I'd rather have the game challenge me and figure it out in the way that it's intended. Good time to have this thing offline because we don't have that many. Okay, we got the science from the debris field. We can now go to Mercury and just collect science in Mercury. There's nothing else to do there. We also have to investigate the asteroid belt. I'm just going to get the science of Mercury first. Get that out of the way. This is going to be our ice storage of doom. We need people for this. We have people... Building not powered. Why is the building not powered? It says that I... Oh. This building is being destroyed. Let's, I need to cancel the destruction, I think. So confused what state this building is in now. I guess I have to rebuild it. Change the storage from ice to something else to be stored, but the 2 ice will be there until you use it. Okay.
An accident has occurred in the
Damn it, why?
tycoon.
Everybody's happy. Stockpile small has been disabled in Sector 1 due to an accident. 4 crew members were injured. Okay, we got our infirmary already online, so that's fine. They went straight to the infirmary. Did they recover more quickly when the infirmary is right there right away? Because it seems like they're half recovered already. What was in this? Oh, the ice storage. I don't care about that. Oh no, we might lose our ice. Whatever will I do? Okay. Oh, the science from Mercury. And then we're going to the asteroid belt. Yeah, we got 6 out of 50 pods awakened, with 17 cycles to go. I think we're still technically on track as long as this doesn't blow up again. This is building, that's fine. All the farms working in, that's fine. We should be providing 125% of food, that's good. I feel like it should be harvesting resources with this ship, but I think it's honestly better if it just stays where it's at. We have no working alloy stockpile? I don't. I have an empty alloy stockpile that's manned, and a full alloy stockpile that's unmanned. So nothing's going to happen there until I... Yeah, we said that already. Thank you. Wait, there's another one? Jesus. What are you guys doing over here? I thought you were happy and optimal. That's a problem. How are they gonna...
A science ship has arrived at its
Do I need to build another
destination.
storage for food to solve this? I think I do, right? Okay, asteroid belt scan report. We've detected a signal broadcasting on a Dolos frequency. It originates from a mineral extraction station named the Stanford facility. We theorize that the Stanford facility will contain many materials useful to the Tycoon and its crew. However, in order to recover them, we need to dismantle elements of the structure to gain entrance. The control center has been identified, but it is sealed off by a shutter with a UN emblem stenciled over it. A message has been written beneath the emblem in an unknown language. We have no idea what it says, but it is accompanied by a helical-shaped symbol. I think that the helical-shaped symbol people are the descendants of the Dolos Corporation, because they were saying some weird stuff about DNA, or the CEO was. You don't need a second food storage. The repair time is 1 to 2 cycles, but the food is distributed all 5 and stored in the dining hall as soon as it's distributed. Okay. I want the control center. That's where the science is going to be, I think. Hopefully we don't get injured OA team members that have to be treated, because that would be a pain in the butt. Okay, so let's cancel this then. Or I could just use that facility for something else, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna need an iron stockpile over here anyway. Explosives are a dangerous thing, you know, but... Okay, but are food supplies full of explosives? I'm confused about this. I have concerns. Science ship crew has them. Oh, okay. So you're saying I made the wrong choice, is what I'm hearing. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Oh, we got extra hours over here because people are injured. That makes sense. We don't need people storing non-existent plastic, so that should fix it. There we go. Who might know about the explosives? Well, I think the CEO guy is the one that's like stay helical or whatever the hell it was that he said. I'm sure that it was something different than that. I don't remember. We get any workers back here? 7 workers injured. I have to build multiple infirmaries. I'll be very upset if I have to build multiple infirmaries per sector. I'm sure I will eventually, but I mean, like at this stage, that would just annoy me.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, good. Okay. Bodies of former Dolos employees were found within the control center. After examining their identification tags, Louis is certain they have found a possible relative. They request that the bodies be brought back to the Tycoon and that the center's personnel manifest be analyzed to find out if there are any links between the deceased and the Tycoon's crew. Preliminary psychoanalytical profiling suggests that Duha Alui is exhibiting behavior characteristic of dead Earth sickness. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so we lost a crew member then from the science team, it sounds like. You spend 3 cycles honoring the dead. Don't want to bring a bunch of dead bodies back to the space station. That's a terrible idea. But I think there's going to be revolt if I don't. Okay, thanks. I thought I built this for a particular reason, and I couldn't remember what it was. Thank you. I mean, initially it was going to be the second food storage, but I also thought I was gonna, you know what I mean? Oh no. Am I gonna have a bunch of upset people with dead earth sickness from bringing bodies home? Resource has not been selected for the stockpile. Nevertheless, it contains 5 units of plastic. So weird. Okay. I gotta get this thing doing. We need the batteries, I think. Probably gonna reduce our stability, right? We should get the memorials unlocked. Do not have enough science points as of this moment to finish the research. Proceed with care. Okay, let's wait until we get more science points then. Because we could finish the battery, but we don't actually need the battery right this minute. Is there any other place that we can send a probe? Probes under construction? No. Probe's unavailable. How's our food supply doing? Well, we can reduce this and make some food available. What's homelessness like over here? $77. Oh, we got some homeless people. We can actually move them back to the first sector because we've got plenty of extra housing in Sector 1 and we need the people. Although Sector 2 also needs people, but there's no houses available yet, so... I think I'm going to do away with this little road segment here. I'll just make this be more crew quarters. It's good. Oh, so let me move a couple people temporarily. I guess just 5 people temporarily back to Sector 1. What is this little cooldown thing here? 129? Can I not? I don't know. 24% homeless in a sector without incurring a negative modifier. Okay. Oh, it's like 3 in the morning. I really gotta wrap up here. Can I bring this online? Not White.
Population transfer complete.
Okay. Once when I have the cycle, you transfer them. Oh, okay. Nice. Alright, so now I should have some extra people here. Only 8 of them. What do I have turned off that I could turn on? This I don't need right now. I could open another storage if I wanted to. This lab doesn't have people, but it needs 30. But I don't have enough science anyway, so maybe that doesn't matter. Hull integrity is balanced. I was trying to empty this so that I could move that and build another one of these. That's what I'm doing here. Actually, I gotta use the restroom, and I think it's probably a good time for me to wrap up and go to bed. So, yeah, thanks for all the help. I appreciate it. Anybody who's lurking out there, I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. So numbers on transfer are just a paper trail. Okay, great. All right, cool. All right, so have a good evening, and I will see you next time. Take care, folks. Have a great night. Yeah, have a good breakfast.